All right, hello. I it's Luminous. I'm back in this video. Just I don't know if I'm gonna. I think thinking about doing like a face cam for this because I want to do like face cam and stuff kind of moving forward. But I think for this maybe I'm just gonna put like I don't know some random gameplay on top as this is going by. But it's been a while, man. Like basically, I don't know, like 8 months or something. I don't have like a planned intro or anything like that. And I'm not sure like how many people are gonna want to watch like another video like this. But I feel like I owe you guys an explanation. So basically, I made this video like about quitting East Camp Memories and stuff about 10 months ago, basically saying I quit the gacha game. I kind of check it in from time to time occasionally, and I have like summoned and stuff, but like I can't get myself to like grind the game anymore. Which I didn't even really grind it, but anyway, that aside. Then I moved into Sparking Zero, which Sparking Zero was fun for 2 seconds, and then it yeah. Basically, if people who haven't really kept up, Sparking Zero is pretty much kind of died. Not like at least on YouTube, it's pretty much dead. I would say overall, it's just not a fun game to watch. Really, like it's hard to make content on it just because like no one really wants to watch people play the game. It's cool to have some moments and stuff like that, and I think overall the aesthetics of the game are great, but like actually watching gameplay is like I'd rather rip my eyes out, and I was doing that for a little bit, and then just decided, and it just like stopped uploading randomly, and there was a multitude of factors. I guess the main one for me was just I was having less fun with the game than I thought. Like, because how I used to record it is I would get home from work, boot up my PlayStation, and then start playing it, right? And try and record, like some matches, like trying out different themes and stuff. And that was fun initially until, 2 seconds in when the game is super cheesy and I felt like I kind of have like a perfectionist sort of thing especially when it comes to like videos when I'm recording. So like I just felt like I don't enjoy recording, or not that I don't enjoy recording it, but like I feel like the video isn't gonna be enjoyable to watch. So that's why I had a bunch of videos and stuff, and I just scrapped it because I was like, if I'm viewing this in the perspective of a viewer, I don't find it fun. Like I don't find it fun to watch it. So then it kind of like tumbled into like, I don't know, and then I just didn't. And that's kind of unfortunate, like just how I am. Like I will do something for a bit and then kind of fall off of it. And Sparking Zero, especially like the fall off of it, didn't really help either because like I can tell you like, well, I'm sure there are exceptions, but like for the most part, Sparking Zero is dead on YouTube. There isn't like really anyone who like blew up because of the game, and even I would say like we've seen other games like Bleach basically did the same thing and stuff, and they're all dead. So it's just that style of game I think isn't really that good, nor is it very fun to watch. So for a bit, this has gone all over the place, but that's basically it with Sparking Zero. And like I said, I was just working, waiting on like another. I was working like a in-between job kind of thing, just like a random like whatever. And I went to Japan actually during Christmas time. Believe it or not, I actually asked the workplace that I was working at. I asked for like a month off, or like a month and a half off or something like that, something crazy, and they just gave it to me. I kind of felt bad, but it was like a job that I don't I didn't personally care about. I obviously did my work and stuff, like I wasn't just like doing whatever, but like, you know, they gave it to me. I went to Japan for about 3 weeks ish. That was really fun. I honestly thought about like recording like a vlog, like on it, like, you know, my time in Japan, because I feel like those are usually pretty fun. But I was traveling with friends and I didn't want to, like, you know, make it about a vlog. You know how it can kind of get in the way where, you know, like then you have to think about, okay, like where do I want to go, and like, you know, hold on, let me like record all this. I just wanted to enjoy it, especially because one of my friends hadn't gone out of the US like ever. So it was a really fun trip. I bought a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll show that at one point, you know, just like all the things I have in my collection. But I bought a ton of stuff. And you know, came back home. I quit that job shortly at like in the middle of that break. I submitted my 2 weeks. You know, don't be like me, okay? But yeah, and so I basically just been working the job that I've been waiting for, which I'm not really exactly gonna say, because I want to keep that private. But I have been like missing, you know, like content creation and stuff. I kind of still am. I'm just gonna be straight up. I just want to be as transparent. I am still like unsure about exactly what I want to do. I just know my style. Like let's use slime for an example. I made this channel to focus on slime videos, and I would have surges of like when I would be recording, sometimes just be uploading like daily for like a week, 2 weeks or something, and then I would just, you know, stop. And it's not that I don't want to call it burnout, because, you know, I feel like that's too extreme of a word to use it, but I'm just not the type of person to like grind one thing incessantly forever, you know. Like I'm not like Joker or like, you know, Nature. I don't even know if he still plays the game, or like, you know, any of like the pros, quote unquote, on that game, who would like sit there, grind the stages and all that stuff. And I would say just objectively, Slime itself was a really bad game to like try and make content on, especially if you don't have like the ability to just keep spending and summoning on stuff. You can have a lot of fun with it, or like recording or playing the game if you're free to play. So yeah, that kind of reflects like what I don't know, like my sort of issue with content in general. And I know I've made videos where like, okay, about all that stuff, and I would just leave shortly after. And it's because I felt like I had you know, like I wanted to keep making things, but like I, you know, felt like I couldn't come up with ideas. I would get all caught up in like, you know, if this video is good and things. So I've scrapped a ton of videos, and I know it's not really an excuse, but I just, you know, want to be straight up with you guys. And I mean, I want to come back, and I will, but I don't have like a set plan of like, okay, I'm gonna be recording this game every day and stuff like that. I have a bunch of things I want to try. I do have a vlog planned, because I am surprised going to Pokemon Worlds 2025 in Anaheim. I'm super excited about that, and I'm gonna be vlogging that. It's like, from whenever this is going up, it's in like a few weeks or like a month or something. I don't know exactly when this is going up, but it's something like that. And I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping that, you know, it'll be really fun. I want to get in like, you know, going around the convention center for all 3 days, and probably gonna just throw in one video and just like my time there. Hopefully we get to, you know, see all types of new stuff, and then also look at like all the vendors and things. It's gonna be really exciting, IMO. It is my first time traveling alone and going to a convention just by myself, like out of state or anything like that. Like I've been to a car show by myself before, but I feel like that's a little bit different. So hopefully it'll be fun. Look forward to that. I am very excited. I have like a camera and like my laptop and everything ready when that goes off. But like I don't have like a set style of content I want to do going in. I've thought about like, you know, doing shorts, you know, uploading things on like Instagram and stuff like that. But I don't know. I like having the freedom, and I kind of want to make this more about, you know, me and interacting with you guys and stuff, rather than making this all about like a specific game or something. Not that that's bad, you know, a lot of people have had success with just like sticking to like, you know, being I don't know, like a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle YouTuber, or like a Honkai Star Rail YouTuber. You know, there's definitely opportunity and like, you know, space in this for that. But I don't know, I don't like doing stuff like that, and I feel like it's better for me if I kind of just fall willy-nilly. So hopefully, I hope you guys stick around with me on this journey. I don't want to make any strict promises of like an upload schedule or anything. There'll probably be times when like I have to like, you know, might break a little bit of consistency. Not like going away for months, but you know what I mean. It's like things will come up. But overall, I'm excited to come back and just like make videos on stuff, whether it be games or even like stream. I don't know. I gotta make a decision, but it's hard for me to do so. And I want to talk about like a lot of different things, and like, you know, like I've always wanted to like, you know, record playing horror games, and you know, my friends and I have been playing Peak, and that can be really fun. I've been playing a bunch of gacha games and stuff, and I like, you know, doing that kinds of thing. Of course, not any guides because I can't even bother to do that. And I like discussion videos and stuff too. That's just kind of like what I like to record and I find interesting. But definitely, I should maybe put this at the beginning, but like if you guys have any suggestions on like any videos you'd want to see from me or anything like that, anything maybe you'd want me to cover, like I don't know, maybe a new gacha game comes out and we can try it or something, like stuff like that, or you know, new game. I mean, if you guys want me to talk about slime, I can, or even like Sparking Zero. Probably more discussion videos on that, in that sort of space. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much like real point to this video other than I felt like I didn't know how to really lay this all out without making its own dedicated thing. So yeah, I am really excited. I'm very nervous too, just because I feel like my creativity is not the greatest, and I want to try to come up with a lot of ideas and stuff and have fun, and just treat it as like something that like I'm not like taking super seriously, like a real job and you know all that stuff. But like I do want to take it sort of seriously. So enough rambling for me. That's gonna be it. Hopefully you guys have been well. Again, I'm sorry for just kind of coming in and out and disappearing. I know it might not sound genuine, but like I've definitely thought about you guys a lot, and just like making videos and stuff, I definitely do miss that. And even just like on stream, you know, when we would be like waiting for the live streams and stuff of Slime, I found those to be really fun. So hopefully maybe we can go back to stuff like that. Who knows? Yeah, that's it. That's all for me, and see you guys in the next one.